right, Bobcat fans, we're here. Coach Whatley, the Hallsville Coaches Conference, sponsored by your local Hallsville Sonic and Roof Masters. Coach Whatley, we're going to go right into it, man. Tell me about your journey to get here to be the head baseball coach of the Hallsville Bobcats, man.
So, I've been here, this will be my 10th year here at Hallsville. I came here 10 years ago not even knowing where Hallsville really was located. I didn't know anything about Hallsville, but it's ended up being the best place that I could have fallen, for not only for athletics, but my wife, my kids, everybody's here. This year I got my brother into Hallsville now, which is, it's going to be a family affair, but I mean, we got a great staff here. It's going to be a great year. We're looking forward to doing some big things. But I've also, the last 10 years, I've been, fortunate enough to work under, Coach Scott Mitchell, which, I mean, a lot of people love him, a lot of people hate him, but he's one of a kind, and I couldn't have fallen to work under a better guy than that to teach me the ropes, and I'm hoping that I do a good job. I'm not here to replace Coach Mitchell because that's not something I can do, but here just to keep the Bobcat tradition alive and keep them winning and keep put good product on the field every night we play.
The fans at home listening, Coach Whatley, new head baseball coach here at Hallsville High School. You talked about you didn't know where Hallsville was and coming here. Tell people how you find out who Hallsville, where Hallsville is from. How did you end up in Hallsville, Texas?
So I was actually a late hire. David Plunk hired me. David Plunk and Jesse Casey. I was hired the week before school started. I was actually going to go to coaching school and try to find a job. And my dad, he's a Pine Tree graduate, so he kind of knew about this area, and he knew some guys out here. He made a phone call, and I came out here and interviewed, and they were running out of time, so they hired me that day, and I packed up and moved in with my grandma, and I'm here.
And there you are. Not only here, but like you said, it's now a family affair in Hallsville.
Yeah.
Of course, your wife, the head softball coach. So the spring sports at this table right now. So we've talked about this in previous discussions, just when me and you talked a little bit on the radio before. But your household, man, when you came home, and whether the Bobcats have won and the Lady Cats have lost, or you both won, or you both lost, which I don't think that probably happens very rarely.
Yeah.
Well, what is your household like, man, when both of you come home after a game?
So the springtime is crazy. So, I mean, half the time I have no idea where our girls are at. We have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I mean, we're blessed and fortunate enough to have her family. She's from Hallsville, so her parents, they do a lot of stuff for us, taking care of the kids, and so we're blessed in that nature. But when we go home, we'll talk about it. But for the most part, we kind of leave it alone unless and like you said, most time we don't lose the same night. It doesn't happen very often, and when it does, then we kind of just stay away from it because I don't want to get her heated up. And if anybody knows other Coach Whatley, she gets fired up, and she's the most competitive person I know, and she demands a lot out of them girls, and I think that's why they are as good as they are, is because she demands the best out of them, and they roll. They work hard, and that's kind of what we're going to instill in the baseball program is we're going to work hard every day. Right now we're lifting 3 days a week. We're doing baseball on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we're trying to instill some toughness into them and some work ethic, and not that it wasn't there, but we're just going to keep working really hard trying to build it up.
Well, and you talked about earlier working under Coach Mitchell. He built such a winning program that's known all around the state of Texas in baseball. What, Coach Whatley, is going to make your program yours? Okay, and I know you're going to take over and go with what Coach Mitchell, but what's going to make it yours?
So, like I've told the kids and some of the parents, like, I'm not here to change this program. That would be silly of me because it's been Coach Mitchell has built such a powerhouse here that I'd be silly to try to change anything. So really the only difference is going to be there's going to be a different voice yelling at them. And like I said, getting my brother in here, I think that's going to benefit this program a lot. But we're going to get after it every day, and our kids are good. We got great kids here at Hallsville in all sports. I mean, our kids work hard. We got a great support staff here. And we're just going to continue to work hard every day, and springtime comes, we'll put that product on the field and we'll roll.
Well, Coach Whatley, we want to thank you for joining us on the Hallsville Coaches Corner. Again, a big shout out to our local Hallsville Sonic and Roof Masters for sponsoring it. Guys, we will see y'all next time.